Good morning to you. It is Sunday, September 12th. We are heading into our last week of level 4 before a 2-week break and the fall semester start. It's actually pretty insane how time is just flying by. From the time we started to now, I feel like where my music's going and my confidence and my abilities and just I see everything coming together. I feel really lucky, really grateful. I know the next level has something to do with songwriting and me singing. But yeah, we gotta get the vlog up this morning and then take a look at the final unit for level 4. Welcome back to Sunday FUNDAY. Here we go. Final checkpoints heading in to Unit 11 of Level 4. The last unit of this level. Let's get into it. Starting off with Music Business Checkpoint 2. Please use this checkpoint set to review the music business concepts we've covered so far. Studio Techniques. Final checkpoint. This checkpoint assignment is based on a possible real-world scenario. A client says to you, I am going to release these 3 remixes that I've done as a compilation. My label told me that they need to be mastered first. Is that something you could do? Download the 3 songs from the link below and import them into Ableton. Then master each of them appropriately according to their sound and genre. Moving forward, we have a keys review set checkpoint 5. Please use this set to review the concepts we've covered in keyboard techniques so far. And as per usual, we end the entire level with a keys playing assignment. Okay. Wow. This is big. I was actually half expecting that we would also need to mix all these tracks as well as master them, but it looks like our Studio Techniques mixing assignment that we had midway through this level took care of anything we needed to know for that. We actually haven't mastered a track yet. We've just been given all the information, so to end this entire level, we're mastering 3 different tracks. I mean, mastering is something that I'm really keen on getting a good grasp on because I want to take mastering clients. I want to make money by mastering other people's tracks. I wouldn't mind mixing, but definitely going to be jacking up the price if I also need to mix down their whole track. I think the rest is going to be pretty straightforward. Music business review. We've learned some pretty good stuff this level. One thing's for certain, over my 2-week break, I will be registering my business, and I'm super excited about that. The keys review checkpoint will be based on the music theory that we've learned, and then, of course, the playing assignment. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like excited to be on a break. I've been working hard. I got lots of music to finish. But like, things are moving a little too quickly. Anyways, we got our work cut out for us this week. I'm going to keep you updated as I do all these checkpoints and finals for level 4. That is it for Sunday FUNDAY today. Well, good morning to you. My morning has been insane on this Monday, September 13th. Long story short, my studio is in the industrial area and it is near a shelter, and we've had some people coming around regularly who've just been pounding on the door saying they know people here who they don't, and had to get the police involved, and it was a whole crazy thing. So I'm a bit shook up from that, honestly. I don't think anyone likes those kinds of super uncomfortable, you don't know what they're gonna do type of situations, but yeah. And then I had to fly straight into my mentor session because that took a while to deal with. And yeah, we're watching Vander over here, and it's already lunchtime. We got our sandwich and coffee. Mentor session, that was my last mentor session with Joe. We did kind of a takeaway session and a lot of nice reflection and awareness, and all of my mentor sessions have taught me something, but I feel like I've attached to what we talked about the most, which was workflow. I think I'll go a little bit more in depth tomorrow when we usually do our mentor recap. But yeah, we are here. It is Monday. We're taking a little break here with our boy Vander, watching the stream for our lunch, and then we're continuing on these final projects. I actually started yesterday the multiple choice review, and we've got to master 3 tracks, and then there's one thing, the keys playing assignment, and that'll probably take up a lot of time. Sometimes, there's anywhere between 1 to 6 different exercises in these keys playing assignments. We're going to kind of space things out this week, give us a little bit more time, and I think we're going to do well on that final. But anyways, I'm hungry. Let's eat, let's chillax, and let's get to work. Welcome back to Mental Health Monday. And today I wanted to touch upon something that I think plays into people's insecurities, and that is seeking opportunity. I was talking to somebody the other day about this exact topic. They were basically asking me, like, how do I go about finding these vocalists to work with? And I told them all I do is I'll literally find them on social media and I just shoot them a message. I literally kind of lay it out for them, what I've done, what I'm working towards, what I kind of envision our track direction to be, and if they're interested in working together. Kind of what it alluded to is the fact, for a lot of producers, is that he didn't feel like, he was good enough to reach out to them, or that they would want to collab with him, or just the fact that he was thinking he wasn't good enough yet. And so for me, anyways, the story goes even further than that, is that, like, before the Paul Van Dyke collab, even before some of my other vocal collabs that I have, I was leveraging any and all accomplishments to try to work with these singers that I wanted to work with. Whether I had my track up on Hyped It, and I got to top 5, number 1, whatever. Any tiny little accolade that you have, that's like part of your job resume. You're selling yourself, and you're really selling yourself short if you're downplaying these successes. Every single tiny little thing that I have done has led me to the next level. And if I don't feel confident or secure enough within myself to have the courage to reach out to these people, then I'm not going to continue to grow. I'm going to stay stuck. And then I feel like, if you get in that rigid negative thinking, it just kind of spirals from there. I feel like some of that whole fake it till you make it mentality comes into play here. Like, you might not think that gaining media coverage for your track from a small local music outlet means much next to Tiesto, but it really goes a long way with a lot of people. I know in a lot of jobs, dealing with rejection is really, really hard. And I don't know, maybe my 12 years in the military, which is pretty well pure rejection, has given me a certain hardness towards rejection. It just bounces off me like I'm wearing some kind of crazy rejection armor. If I pitch something in an email and it comes back to me and I start reading, it's like, oh no, sorry, blah, 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 blah. I literally just delete that, forget about it, start making music, reach out to somebody else, go, okay, yeah, sure, this person's not interested. You know what? I had 2 others in mind. Let's reach out to them on Instagram. Let's get this thing going. And I absolutely love this saying, this mantra, is that rejection is protection. That is the universe saying, you are meant for something greater. Whether it's just a, somewhat realistic outlook that you're just not at that level to work with that singer yet, I feel like those are just hang-ups. You never know until you try. And I feel like taking that step is really how you gauge where you're actually at. Instead of it all being in here, you can base it off of actual experience. I don't know about you, and I know I've shared this so many times, when stuff is ruminating around in my head and I'm making decisions off of that without running it by somebody I trust or just taking a risk, taking a chance, it doesn't really serve me to do that. Fake it till you make it. Believe in yourself. Reach out to these people. Seek these opportunities. Chances are, they might not even reply, but that doesn't matter. Rejection is protection. As long as you continue to seek opportunities. What I do is, I don't know how I do this, in all honesty, but I maintain a childlike faith, like your belief in Santa Claus as a kid, that where I'm meant to end up with what I'm trying to do is where I will end up. I don't see it as rejection. I see it as being guided to where I'm supposed to be. For me, that mentality keeps me out of that darkness. Take risks, seek opportunities. Do not listen to that little voice inside your head that is telling you that you can't do this. Message me on Instagram if you're having troubles with that. I will help you. And you know what? Just go for it. You got this. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, September 14th. We've got something super exciting, at least for me, going on in the studio this morning. I don't know if you can spot that little logo there. That is the Apple event being held at 10 a.m. this morning, and they're going to be releasing a ton of new products. I do have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I do have an Apple Watch. I suppose I'm a bit of a fanboy. So don't come for me, all you Android people. You know, I know that a lot of the features become available on a lot of the other phones before Apple. I just love the interface. I love how easy it is to use. Anyways, I know we're supposed to be doing finals, but I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch the event, and then I think we're gonna get started on the mastering final for level 4. I've got a pretty decent grasp on mastering. Like I said in a previous vlog, I had 2 free mentor sessions as part of the rewards program for finishing assignments, and I used that all on mastering. I've been mastering my own tracks lately. I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good today. You know, after the crazy stuff that happened at the studio yesterday. We're going to wait for this. It's coming up in a bit. And maybe we'll do the multiple choice reviews while we wait. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I'm really excited for this Apple event. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, September 15th. We're in the studio and it is finals week at Icon Collective. This morning we are finishing up our 3 tracks that they gave us to master. All the tips, all the foundational information that they gave us to learn how to master tracks. I am actually putting this to good use already and offering up some free mastering to, well, it's going to be for the people in my Discord, but also to other producers. I want to hone in on this skill. I want to practice. And I think it's just a good way to make a little bit of money as a producer on the side. I think too many producers are focused on, like, if I don't make main stage EDC, then I have failed. It's like, that is not the case. It's about diversifying. It's about pulling in as many revenue streams as possible. So yeah, I'm just working on these masters right now, finalizing them, and then I'll get those handed in. Finals week actually not entirely all that difficult so far. I think the mixing stuff that we finished a couple weeks ago was quite a bit more difficult. But anyways, let's get this final handed in. Welcome back to the Wednesday midweek check-in. We like to do a little check-in with ourselves, see how we're feeling halfway into the week. This week's actually going really smoothly. I'm feeling content. I'm feeling not overworked or anything like that. It's shaping up to be a good last week of this level. And speaking of this level, we are in the final unit of level 4. We have a music business checkpoint. It's basically an entire review of everything we've learned this entire quarter for music business. Over my break, I'm actually going to break down in detail how the Icon homework and assignment system works for online students. What else do we got going on? Keyboard techniques. Keyboard techniques is an amalgamation of not only everything that we've learned in level 4, but pretty much throughout every level. It's always great continuing to review the music theory techniques. Icon, I would say, is definitely music production focused, so the foundations of what they're teaching for music theory is more than enough to get by as a music producer. You could be in a session with guitarist, drummer, and you'd be able to keep up, which I think is important. I never want to be the guy who's sitting there going like, yeah, just put these in 16th notes, and going like, what? I did know a lot of the stuff coming in, but the foundation built from a music producer point of view, far better than the random information I was trying to digest from books and YouTube. Next up is our Studio Techniques final project, and this has to do with mastering. We've had 2 or 3 units going over everything to do with mastering. Basically, the way that Icon lays it out, as I've said, is mastering is the cherry on top. If you're fixing things in the mastering process, you should probably go back and change it in the mix. All in all though, you could see behind we got Ableton open. We are mastering our final project. I just need to put the final touches on. We are 99% done and then hand that in. So that is about it. Finals week, my last week before I'm on a 2-week break. I'm gonna actually take a real genuine break from the studio. I need it. That much is clear to me. So yeah, that is it for the Wednesday midweek check-in. The last one of level 4. We will see you in 2 weeks.